Hey y'all, listen, this is Delirious, your favorite bitch, and I'm doing my insulin, chilling with y'all. This is like a behind the scenes audio vlog. I'm sure I'll put something in post here, but we are having our pre-podcast episode edited by someone right now, which is great. Originally I was gonna do the editing. However, my computer has not enough space. So, that's a little bit of a problem. I'm also doing a little woohoo, a little spicy tobacco while I do my insulin, just because. But no, because our pre-episode is going to be waiting so long, I wanted to make y'all a little something to put up, a little something we can kiki over. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm Delirious, as I said before. No. Hello. I'm Delulu. Not Delirious. That would be my sister. I'm sure y'all will hear from her. I'm gonna see if I can get her set up to do some vlogging herself. Some audio vlogging. If all goes well with the pre-episode, I mentioned in there, both of us mentioned that we want this to feel like it's a phone call with a friend, so, I feel like the ambiance here is appropriate. I feel like that's gonna work well for us. So if you are alone right now, if you are by yourself or with some friends, settle down, take a little sip of your water, soda, tea, coffee, whatever you're drinking. I'm going to do that too. And we're going to settle in. We're going to talk about some fun stuff. First of all, when we talked about the docket for our pre-episode, one of the things that we had addressed was the Kayla Malik situation. I'm sorry if I mispronounce things. I am not super familiar with her content. She's a little out of my age range. However, the situation was kind of put in my face. I love Adam McIntyre. I watch him pretty religiously. Shout out to Adam McIntyre. We talk about how we went to the Chronically Online tour with Adam, and we met him. We had a great time. So good. Of course, Delirious had to get so incredibly blasted that she could not function. Which is just partially my fault, partially her fault. It's a long story. But regardless, Adam McIntyre is the one that brought the situation to my view, and I shared it with Delirious. And I shared it because it was so strikingly similar to things that Delirious has experienced personally, and things that I've experienced through them, with them, and from every second I was with Kayla, and she's so young, it breaks my heart, but not to be like, oh, I'm old, but no, but for real, I laugh because it's a trauma response. Say it with me. I laugh because it's a trauma response. No, but I'm so I'm so happy to see all the work she has done in sharing her story. I'm so happy to see that creature put away, to see justice for Kayla. I'm so it's great. It's great. It's such a big step, you know. And I know it's not easy. I know how hard it is, you know. So, update on that, you know. Um, update on other things we talked about. My man's Hassan Piker is in France right now as we speak. We love to see it. We love to see it. I wish I was in France right now. You know, what day, bitches? Send us to France. You know, I'm practicing my French. So, s'il vous plaît, send me to France. um, it's good to see that, you know, it's good to see some normalcy. We discussed the whole, iDubbbz, Ethan Klein, Gila Klein situation. And it's a lot. It's a lot. So, and part of me does feel, I think, like some monochrome of human empathy to feel like, dang, that must really suck. Like, that must really suck. I know. Like, politics, for a minute, isolate it, put it aside. Put everything aside. Two friends just broke up. And I know, I see the memes, and I even referenced the memes, you know, in our pre-episode, about Ethan acting like an ex-girlfriend, like a crazy ex-girlfriend, but, I find the line is so blurry when you have genuine friendships, though. And, like, speaking as a Leo myself, man, if you're my friend, that means so much more to me than anything else you could possibly do. Like, putting up with me as a person and who I am, allowing me to be myself around you, I do not take that for granted. I am very serious about that. So, it is sorrows, prayers, sorrows for all of us, you know, because in reality, we're joking, we're ha-haing, we're kicking, but really though, it's gotta suck. I know, I remember having friendship breakups that were so much worse than what any man or woman or they, them could have ever done to me. I remember having profound friendship breakups in my lifetime. Not just in high school either, because I know, you know, when you're a kid, you take things pretty seriously, and, you know, smaller things can feel like a lot bigger than they actually probably are. And do I admit I can overreact? Babe, I've never underreacted a day in my life. No, so I just think it's really, the reality of it is very, wonk wonk, very sad, you know? And it's not lost on me, so I like to see the normalcy. Everyone, the internet feels like it is coming to the second phase of the 3-phase drama, okay? Like, phase 1, boom, it's out there, it's everywhere. Phase 2, everyone gets kind of, like, quiet about it. Like, they're still talking about it regularly. You still don't have to search for the content to really see it. It's still kind of unavoidable, but it's not so big. And then 3 is when, like, everybody, like, stops caring about it. So, I don't know when we're going to reach that period of time where everyone stops caring about it. But, in the meantime, it feels good to get back to things that actually matter. Something I want to talk about with you guys is health. Ew, right? Who wants to talk about health? No, but for real, I was recently diagnosed with RMS. I have a condition. All my food has been sitting out here. Girl, I completely forgot. Someone could have stolen my food. That's because y'all are so interesting. Wow. No, I need to put this ice cream in the freezer. Jeez. Yeah, so I was recently diagnosed with RMS. I have a condition, and it's pretty crazy, to find out, like, all of a sudden your body is just, like, falling apart. Like, I've always felt like not well. I've always been unwell. Even in high school, even before I started skipping, I was missing tons of school from just being violently ill. And just, like, being anxious, having bad mental health days, that tends to happen when you are a child. We're outside now, by the way. My little bundles of joy. We're gonna get some fresh air. We're gonna have a little cheeky smoke break. Do not do what I do. Do what I say. Smoking is bad for you. Do not do it. I don't endorse it. Especially if you have medical conditions, because it turns out it makes it worse. I found out that I have this condition because I was eating dinner and the right side of my face and my lips and my arm were numb. All of a sudden, mid-bite. Girl. So, blah, blah, blah. I went to the hospital. They were like, oh, snap, you might have had a stroke. They scanned my brain. They looked at stuff. I have RMS. So, it's not a stroke, but it is a brain lesion. It is not good. It is very bad. And it essentially, my body thinks it's a stroke. So, like, for all intensive purposes, it is a stroke. Excuse me. Hold on, y'all. So, that's rough, Life is very expensive all of a sudden. Even more so. Life is very strange. Even more so. I'm sure I'll get into my mental health conditions at some point, but for now, we won't get into that. It's affected, though. I feel like it is. Speaking of Adam McIntyre, you signed my stroke, babe. Babe, you signed my stroke. Only Adam will know that. I'll just tell you. I brought a printed out copy of my MRI that showed my brain lesion to Adam McIntyre's show because, and some of you will know this, people who watch Drag Race, Katya said the craziest moment of her life was when someone brought their amputated limb, don't censor me, please, YouTube, to her as a gift. So I brought my stroke and I said, Adam, do you remember when this happened? And I had like a total tism moment where I like explained my joke. And he was just like, what? You had a stroke? And we kikied and it was so wonderful. And I stalk his stories. I keep up with him. I see one of our bracelets wandering around. I told Delirious, I was like, oh, Adam traded bracelets, but he still has one of ours. It's all the way out there with him. So we were very fascinated by that. That was very cute. Back to my point. With this vlog, with this episode, or however I will format it to be on our channel, I want to draw some attention to RMS. I want to draw some attention to MS, my MS baddies, my orange ribbons, my orange hearts, my babies. If you're out there, I see you. I see you. I see you. You are strong. You don't need nobody. You still have that dog in you. Do not let that die. I say it for myself. I'll always have that dog in me. I'll always want to go 10 toes down. I'll always want to be out there. I always want to be working and building. I have aspirations and I'm gonna reach them. No matter what. Every single step of the way, you have figured something out. So your computer broke. Last minute, it don't hold your files. Hire a last minute editor. Yes, I'm going to admit we hired a last minute editor, and shout out to her. She's wonderful. So far, like, she's been great. I'm very thankful for the power of the internet. Not ashamed to say it. I'm kind of strapped, bro. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to reach somebody out there. Anybody. One person. If you're out there. I see you. I see you. You got it. You got it. Don't ever forget it. So, I went on a sappy diatribe. I know. But it's real life. It's real stuff. One of the things we talked about, and the reason why I call him affectionate terms, we talked about how Hassan Piker had mentioned to Ian, to iDubbbz, that the reason why he's so okay with the overwhelming attacks and the hate that he experiences because of his career is because he knows he reached somebody. Even one person. Somebody out there. And I resonate with that. And I am that person that you have reached. And I do hear you and I do see you. And I want that. And I want to extend that. I want to give me and my girl everything we deserve. Because we deserve it. Because we've been through heck and back. Let me tell you. I won't expand on it now, but we will get into it. We will get into the tales, the diatribes. Maybe I'll do like one story every vlog or something with y'all. But if you guys want. And I don't even know y'all yet. I want to get to know y'all. I know I'm a little shy on the podcast episode 2. You'll see I'm a little shy, but I want to see you. I want to hear you. I want to know you. Let's get going. We got stuff to do, babe. We got stuff to do. Get up. I love y'all. That's it. See ya.